Stay tuned because Good Sports is coming up next. Kansas City Sports and Fitness is the magazine for sports fans in KC. Inside, we cover local sports and local teams, from pro to peewee and everything in between. And this month's free copy of Kansas City Sports and Fitness includes the Surplus Exchange College Sports Report. You'll find Kansas City Sports and Fitness all over KC at places like the Kansas City Ice Center. And it's free, so pick one up today. This show was recorded live on Saturday, February 9th.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
Welcome to Good Sports, the Kansas City Sports and Fitness Show. Now, this segment is presented by Kansas City Chiropractic. Kansas City Chiropractic understands the high-pressure demands placed upon individuals in the workplace and the athletic demands people place on their bodies, and they offer the care that can relieve pain and stress and improve overall health. You can call them at 816-753-4600 or visit kansascitychiropractic.com. Hello, everyone. I am Steve Fish. I'm the publisher of Kansas City Sports and Fitness Magazine, and you are watching or listening to Good Sports, the Kansas City Sports and Fitness Show. Now, this show is being taped at Mafia Pizzeria Southside, located on the east side of Metcalf at 127th, where you can save $8 on your order of $25 or more with your coupon from Kansas City Sports and Fitness. Now, this offer is also good at Mafia Mike's Pizza, located at 87th and Lackman. Now, today we're taping our radio show, which is on ESPN, 1510 Saturdays at 8 a.m. and Sunday evenings at 9 p.m. on 102.9 FM and 1040 a.m. Our TV show can also be seen on Sure West Cable on Channel 7 at our new times, 9 a.m., 5 p.m., and 9 p.m. every single day. And now you can also view this show and some of our past shows on YouTube. Search for the Good Sports KC channel. Now, before we get started with the show, I want to tell everyone that our current issue of Kansas City Sports and Fitness is available free at over 700 locations. And this month, with our current issue, KC Sports is just 1 month away from our 16th year as the magazine for sports fans in KC. Now, in our current issue of KC Sports, we feature our KC Baseball Report presented by Budweiser. This month, our writers analyze the Royals' new pitching rotation and point out 6 questions we all should ask as the Royals open spring training. And in our hockey report presented by the Kansas City Ice Center, we write about Hockey Weekend across America and discuss what the KC Ice Center is doing locally to participate in this very cool event. And for a complete list of locations where you can find KC Sports Magazine, visit our website, kcsportspaper.com. You'll find a link to a list of locations right on the front page of the website, and you can actually check out a PDF of the entire issue on our website, too. Now, our first guest is a regular to our show. He is Reggie Harris, the general manager of the brand new professional indoor football team, the Kansas City Renegades, who start playing at Kemper Arena on March 17th, 2013. Welcome to the show, Reggie.
Thanks for having me back.
Oh, you bet. You bet. I appreciate you coming by. I know things are getting very busy. By the time this show airs, you'll be about 30 days away.
I stopped watching the calendar, but
there's one on your website. You just need to check out your website.
I get daily reminders from the staff. So,
well, you had a tryout yesterday. Again, we're taping this show on the 9th, so you had a tryout yesterday. These were your final tryouts to put together the team. Tell us what you saw.
Final tryouts were out at Sports Lodge again, if I can mention them.
Sure.
They've been great partners with us thus far. Again, we had another 30 guys come out from Kansas City that had a lot of speed and talent. It's amazing how many wide receivers, defensive backs, and running backs we have in Kansas City, but we seem to have no shortage of finding those skill positions. If I could find a couple of 300-pound big uglies, Coach would like me a lot better, though.
You might, yeah. You're not going to find those in the gym, probably.
No, not quite as many of those guys just hanging out. Not at least they can move and play well.
So this sets you in place for training camp. When does training camp start?
Training camp officially starts on the 26th, and we'll go through physicals on the 25th. The guys will report that weekend before. And then we'll be in full pads by the end of the weekend. So by the 1st of March, we'll probably have already gone down through a cut and be in helmets and shoulder pads and starting to prepare.
How many wind up on the final roster that you take to the first game?
Yeah, final roster ends up being 25. That's how many will dress for game day. We do carry an extra 5-man taxi squad on top of that that'll practice with us.
Sure.
And going in the training camp, we can protect up to 35. That keeps everybody away from those players.
Gotcha. So tell us about some of the players that are going to be going to training camp. Who are some of the guys, the names that we'll know?
Well, some of the ones that I know you had Demetrius Walker here on
Yes, we
on
did.
your show. Demetrius is being a good leader on the defensive side of the ball, along with Alfonso Hodge, who spent some time with the Kansas City Chiefs as well. We've got a wide receiver named Willie Horn. Excuse me, I said wide receiver. He's a defensive back. His brother played for the Chiefs, Joe Horn.
Oh, okay.
And I confused their positions sometimes. Hopefully Willie won't be offended by that. And then we've got O.J. Simpson at the wide receiver spot. That's also a local product. Coming in at quarterback, we've got a young man from Central Missouri State that I'm hoping to be competitive. I don't really want to say his name and jinx him just yet, but everybody will know it when we release it this week, and it'll be everyone from Central Missouri will know him anyway.
Well, good deal. That's great. And we have an article in our current issue of Kansas City Sports and Fitness, the February issue, which you can find online at kcsportspaper.com, about your coach, Ken Matus. Can you fill us in on Ken? What's his background, and how did you guys get together?
Sure, and it's Maytosh.
Maytosh.
He's got
my apologies.
it's a funny.
Sorry, Ken. Don't beat me up.
Ken comes to us with a lot of indoor football experience. He's coached at the AF2 level, the IFL level, and won championships at the AF2 level. He also has coached the outdoor game at the JUCO level and Major D1. He coached at Duke University as well. So he's got a lot of experience developing quarterbacks and calling offenses, which in this game tends to be more important than your defense. If you can score more points, that usually helps.
You usually win, don't you?
Yeah.
Now, one of the things that you guys are going to do, by the time this show airs, you'll have released or shown people what the uniform's going to look like. Can you fill us in on what we can expect?
Sure. We went with a very fashion-forward idea on what we did with our uniform. So if you kind of take that battle uniform that everyone's been using, we took that concept, integrated our logo a little bit into the actual uniform itself, and then it flows all the way through from the helmet down. So hopefully by now a lot of people have already seen it by the time this airs, but when you see it, it's something that we wanted to make a statement with that was not necessarily just football, but also brings in some of those entertainment elements.
Nice. You'll have to send me a picture of it so that we can put it up on the screen and show people what it looks like. Now, tickets are on sale right now. You've got all sorts of ticket packages that you have going on. Fill us in on some of those things that are available to the fans. It's very reasonable to get into your games.
Sure. Our ticket prices on the lower level start at $12.
Wow.
And the average in that lower bowl is $19 right now. So for an individual game, which individual game tickets are now on sale. I know the last time we were here, we were just talking about season tickets. Still, though, you can go through our office to get season tickets. We have a 3-game pack. And so if you don't want to commit to the whole 6 games yet, you can still get 3. And obviously group tickets come through our office as well. And group tickets are starting in the upper level at $10 a game, but those have some unique features to them as well.
Very good, very good. How big is a group? What do you accept as a group?
Oh, it depends on how many tickets I sold. Usually we start at no less than 10 for a group.
Sure. And you've got a special program going right now for the first 500 season ticket holders that you get. You've got some sort of a package that you're going to raffle off or something.
Yeah,
like
this
that.
was an interesting concept that we came up with to try and promote season ticket sales. And so for anyone that goes to our website, purchases season tickets, that first 500 that do that between now and kickoff, obviously, we're going to enter those into a drawing just before our opening game. And you're going to be able to win a night stay at one of the hotels downtown. We're going to take you to dinner. We're going to have a nice limo pick you up and drive you to and from those events. Now, if you choose to do it on game day, I'm not sure.
You might be busy, yeah.
Yeah, that's a long day out, but we can accommodate it.
Sure. Well, that sounds like a great thing. And where do people go? Again, give us the information on where people can go for tickets and, obviously to be registered for this if they buy the season tickets.
Sure. If you go through our website, kcrenegades.com, you can submit a ticket request there. That's largely for season tickets, group tickets. If you want to do individual game tickets, then we are available on Ticketmaster, so you go to Ticketmaster.com.
Sure. And we're talking with Reggie Harris. He's the general manager of the indoor football team, the Kansas City Renegades, that start playing here in Kansas City at Kemper Arena on the 17th of March. You're going to have a special Irish Day or something like that, St. Patrick's Day.
We have some Irish dancers already scheduled for halftime, and we're going to be announcing our pregame. I think it's going to be a concert out in the parking lot right now.
Nice.
So that should have, if it doesn't have an Irish theme, we'll put some green tint.
A little bit, yeah, a little bit, and So speaking of dancing and things like that, you're going to have a dance team too. How's that looking?
Dance team's doing well. We had tryouts 2 weeks ago and fielded a squad. I believe we're at 17 right now on that squad. So they've been practicing now for 2 weeks and coming together. It's a lot to learn in that time frame because they're basically having to come together in about 45 days from being named to the squad to running out on the field for the first time. So
right, and these are people that work regular jobs that are in the community in Kansas City, and they get together because they've got a dance background and they want to continue to do that and represent the team.
Yeah, and that's, with the guys, we get them practicing 2-3 days a week. The girls right now, they're practicing on Tuesday nights after everybody gets off from work, and then they come back on Sunday, hopefully. But our dance team coordinator has got good experience building these squads. She's a former Kansas City Chief cheerleader and a former Dallas Cowboy cheerleader, so she knows the infrastructure and how to run those practices to get them ready.
Wow, that sounds very cool. And they have their own uniforms, I'm sure, too, or multiples. It's
funny because I was just talking about that on my way here with our owner. Their uniforms actually cost more than the football uniforms.
Yeah,
and there's a lot less material. I don't quite understand that, but
I think it might be in the boots. The boots are probably the thing that costs the most. Yeah. Speaking of your owner, Jeremy Plager. Okay. Now I also saw on the website someone named Clayton Moore is also the owner.
Yes, Clayton has come in to join our ownership group as minority owner.
Okay.
He does not have the sports background.
Okay.
Oddly, I don't know if it's good or bad. He's a minister, so he comes from a religious background. I think that's to even out Jeremy and myself. That's the idea. No, we don't do anything.
I know. Well, I have to ask. I thought he was involved maybe at the beginning, and that came with the name. I'm sure he got teased for many, many years about his name, and most people probably don't even remember Clayton Moore was the Lone Ranger a long time ago. Not this Clayton Moore, but another one. And I just thought, well, Renegades, Lone Ranger, kind of the same thing,
I grew up a huge Lone Ranger fan, too. So
me too.
Now that you've mentioned that, I'm going to have to show up to the game and wear my mask and come in and watch.
I had one of those horses that bounced, and I used to sit on that and bounce all watching the show in black and white. That's how old I am. So, but I was a fan as well. Now you've got sponsorships available as well. You're always constantly, and we'll be working on that, I'm sure, through the whole season and into next year. But if a business is interested in being a part of the Renegades and getting their message out to the thousands of fans that you're going to have at Kemper Arena, and then reaching them through your website and things like that, how can they reach you for that?
Yeah, if you go through our website, there are links there for our sales manager or myself that you can shoot that to. But what we've found is a lot of people have been very interested in partnering with us, especially local companies. And not that we don't want to deal with the national sponsors, because national sponsors are our lifeblood, but we've really gotten a lot of sense of community here recently. So we've had a lot of the small businesses contact, and our sponsorship packages, just like our ticket packages, are quite affordable. So we've been getting a lot of interest for that, and we're kind of trying to get people to understand this is a community-type effort. So you're also getting a little business networking out of it as well by having all these local companies come together.
Well, some of the things that they can get a patch on the uniform with their logo on it.
Yes, jersey patch is still available. We have the dasher boards that go around that are seen. You've got your PA announcements during the game. We can put a logo on the coaches' shirts. I believe that's still available. And one unique feature of Kemper Arena this year is that we have access to the suites as well. So while they may not be as luxurious as you may think, you're still able to come in. You can use them for corporate events, entertaining clients, or bringing fans out, and those packages are also very affordable.
Sure. Well, we're talking with Reggie Harris. He's the general manager of the Kansas City Renegades. Let's talk about the team and the league a little bit. We've got about 3 or 4 minutes here. Fill us in on the Champions Professional Indoor Football League, which is the league that the Renegades are going to play in.
Yeah. 10-team league. The strongest franchise historically is probably the Sioux Falls team out of Iowa. They've gone a couple of years here without losing and winning back-to-back championships in their prior league. And we get to face them in week 2 of our season. So that one's going to be we got to go to their place, which I'm not going to lobby here about scheduling and the fairness of scheduling, but it's kind of odd that we're supposed to be the up-and-coming challenger and we've got to go to the big boys at their place week 2. But Omaha comes in here week 1. They're also a storied franchise, been around for 10 years. The Wichita Wild is going to be a good rival of ours on and off the field, and we get to have them come here where we'll host them. And then the Tulsa team proves to be extremely athletic. They are, because of their recruiting ground, everyone typically recruits in that 125, 150-mile radius of where you play. So Tulsa has the opportunity of putting together some really good competitive athletic teams that are going to give us a run. We have them home and away.
That sounds like a great schedule. Now, the fans can come out and obviously watch you guys at Kemper Arena. One of the benefits of being at Kemper is the tailgating aspect that goes along with football compared to the previous arena team that existed in the Sprint Center where there really was no tailgating. That was part of the reason you guys went back to Kemper.
Yeah, fan feedback that we've gotten thus far has been really pro tailgating, which doesn't surprise us. It's Kansas City. It's barbecue. It's bubbly beverages. Can I say beer on here? Yeah. I just did.
They serve it here. So, here at Mafia Pizzeria Southside. Yeah, they serve it.
So, in fact, I saw some really good specials that they have
here
that
they
might have to take advantage of. But our fan base is really big on having the barbecue and having that tailgating atmosphere. So we want to create that festival-type atmosphere where they're there from 2 hours before the game and even go hang out a little bit before they leave the parking lot.
And that all starts on March 17th at Kemper Arena. What time is the game that day? It's an afternoon game, right?
It's an afternoon game, 2:05 kickoff. So if you got to go do that parade, I keep hearing people talk about.
Sorry. Yeah. You're the only thing I know about on that day.
Yeah, that's the way it should be.
So it's KCRenegades.com. Phone number again for tickets?
Yeah, that's a good question.
Okay, I think I have 816-287-0523 is what I have.
That is correct, yeah.
Okay, it's on the back cover of Kansas City Sports and Fitness, and we've got a PDF online, so you can go to KC Sports. I'll plug me. You can go to kcsportspaper.com for that. You've got a Facebook page as well. It's KC Renegades. You got 17,000 likes on that.
We're popular kids.
Yeah. No kidding. Well, Reggie, we're going to try and have you on right before you jump on the field here, but we'll see how busy you guys are and how crazy things are. But we look forward to covering and following the Renegades as they go through their first season here in Kansas City, and we're very excited about having you here in the city.
It's a lot of excitement. Always a pleasure to be here.
Thanks very much. We're going to take a quick break. You're watching or listening to Good Sports, KC Sports and Fitness Magazine show. We're coming to you from Mafia Pizzeria Southside, located at 127th and Metcalf in Overland Park. I'm Steve Fish. We will be right back.
go online and watch Good Sports, the KC Sports Magazine television show. It's available on the Good Sports KC YouTube channel and features local interviews with local athletes and experts covering sports, health, and exercise topics of importance to KC fans. And be sure to pick up your copy of the new KC Sports and Fitness Magazine featuring the Siege Sports High School Report, the Surplus Exchange College Sports Report, the KC Ice Center Hockey Report, the Great Life Golf Report, and the Bud Light Chiefs Report. KC Sports Magazine is always free, so pick one up today.
These days, we're all so busy, and many of us ignore our health and let stress turn into chronic pain. Dr. Lynn McIntosh of Kansas City Chiropractic can provide you with the proper care to relieve pain and stress and improve your health and get more out of life. To make an appointment with Dr. McIntosh, call 816-753-4600. Most insurance plans are welcome. And this month, get a Class 4 laser treatment for just $25 with your chiropractic visit when you mention KC Sports and Fitness. For more information on Dr. McIntosh and Kansas City Chiropractic, go online at kansascitychiropractic.com.
With the current trend to live a greener lifestyle, many people and businesses now recycle their electronics. At the Surplus Exchange, your e-waste will never go to a landfill or incinerator, nor will we allow e-waste to be shipped overseas. Some companies employ this tactic and end up polluting other countries with our waste. All materials are safely tracked, destroyed, or reclaimed right here in the U.S. The Surplus Exchange is Kansas City's link between industry, charity, and the environment. To find out more, visit surplusexchange.org.
Whether you're playing a sport, running a business, or learning how to use an iPad, your ability to make split-second decisions is essential for your success. Hey sports fans, this is Greg Pryor. I was an infielder in Major League Baseball for over 9 seasons and was a member of the '85 World Champion Royals. My decisions in the field and at the plate could have been the difference between winning and losing. Since 1994, I have owned a local health supplement company called Life Priority. Life Priority offers many nutritional formulas that give your body the nutrients that can help your brain keep pace in today's fast lifestyle. To see all 17 Life Priority products, please visit my website at lifepriority.com or call me at 913-438-5433. Use Life Priority products and improve your chances of winning. For free shipping, use promo code LIFEP at lifepriority.com or call me today at 913-438-5433.
Save $8 on your purchase of $25 or more at Mafia Mike's Pizza, 15205 87th in Lenexa, or Mafia Pizzeria Southside at 12627 Metcalf in Overland Park with your coupon from KC Sports. Great pizza and a great offer you can't refuse from Mafia Mike's and Mafia Pizzeria. Call Mafia Mike's at 913-660-1441 and Mafia Pizzeria at 913-322-6666.
Football and tailgating are back at Kemper Arena. The high-scoring and high-impact Kansas City Renegades will bring indoor football back to KC. Tickets to see the Renegades are affordable without a bad seat in the house. Bring your grill and favorite beverage to tailgate before and after the game. The Renegades are primed to make a run for the championship, so secure your season tickets now, starting at $72. Visit kcrenegades.com or call 816-287-0523 to secure your seat in the highest impact sport in Kansas City.
Welcome back to Good Sports, the Kansas City Sports and Fitness Show, the show that complements Kansas City Sports and Fitness Magazine. I am Steve Fish. Now, this show is being taped at Mafia Pizzeria Southside, located on the east side of Metcalf at 127th, where you can save $8 on your order of $25 or more with your coupon from Kansas City Sports and Fitness. Now, this offer is also good at Mafia Mike's Pizza, which is located at 87th and Lackman in Lenexa. Now, this segment of Good Sports is brought to you by First Student Charter Bus Rental. Rent a yellow school bus for your next group activity and receive 10% off of your trip if taken before March 31st, 2013. Just mention KC Sports when you call 866-514-8747. Let First Student Charter Bus Rental get your group to the next special event. Choose yellow, choose First. Now, in our current issue of KC Sports and Fitness, check out the Surplus Exchange College Sports Report. This month, we interview Jayhawk Ben McLemore, Wildcat Shane Southwell, and Tiger Jabari Brown. Now, we have a story on the KC Renegades indoor football coach, Ken Matus. Now, you can get season tickets for the Renegades, who will be playing at Kemper Arena beginning on March 17th, by calling 816-287-0523 or by visiting kcrenegades.com. You can pick up your copy of Kansas City Sports and Fitness at over 700 locations across the city. And if you'd like to follow us on Facebook or Twitter, you can go to our website and follow the link to our Facebook and Twitter pages. Our website is kcsportspaper.com. And now you can view our show, this show, and some of our past shows on YouTube. Search for the Good Sports KC channel. Now, we are joined here at Mafia Pizzeria Southside by two of the regulars on our show who you've seen a lot, who you will see a lot of and have seen in the last couple of months here on Good Sports. They are Pam Davenport and Billy Taylor from Heritage College. Pam is the manager of the Heritage College personal training program, and Billy is an instructor on that program. Welcome back to the show, guys.
Thank you. Nice to be here.
Appreciate it. Now, first off, let's talk a little bit. Pam, you're wearing a little bit of extra gear here. You had, since our last taping, which has played a lot here in the city, you had something done to your shoulder. Is that right?
I did. I had rotator cuff surgery 2 weeks ago.
And how is the rehab going? I guess it's just sit and wait right now, is it?
Well, no, actually, they started the rehab this week, so
really?
I get to participate in my healing, which makes it a lot more comfortable, although, the rehab itself has an element of pain to it.
Yeah, as a personal trainer, what kinds of things are you doing? I mean, does it parallel a lot of things that you might do with other people, or is it just mostly just a motion thing?
No, not really. Physical therapists and personal trainers,
totally different.
It's kind of different, yeah. At least at this stage, anyway. I'll eventually get to some weights, but right now, they're even having to move my arm for me, and I don't generally help my clients out that much.
Now, you're a triathlete. Is this something that was related to the experiences that you've had as a triathlete that caused that issue?
Oh, no, not at all. This was a fall that I took.
Oh, okay. Okay. So, as an athlete, let's talk a little bit about when do you expect to be back on the triathlete circuit? You actually are on Team USA, so you travel all across the country and across the world.
And I think as part of my therapy to recover, I signed up for my next race just this past week, and it's at the end of May.
Oh, wow.
And it's in Minnesota, and if I were to qualify there, I would get to go compete at Worlds that will be in Canada.
Wow, that's aggressive. End of May to be back and as a triathlete, obviously the place that the shoulder's going to come mostly into play is in the swimming, right?
Well, that particular race is a duathlon, so it's going to be a bike and a run and with an alpha swim. Okay,
and I know the bike side is your favorite part.
It is my favorite, yes.
For that. So now, Billy, you're a competitive bodybuilder. How much time do you put in the gym to prepare for the competitive aspect?
I try to get in about an hour, maybe 2 hours a day. It sometimes turns out to be a little bit longer. I get some workout partners and friends, and we'll spend some time warming up and cooling down. So it maybe adds up. I think I was there 3 hours last night, but that wasn't all working out.
Yeah, standing around talking, and we
get the work done, and then a little bit of socializing.
For sure. Now you spent some time in Hollywood as an assistant director.
I did.
In TV and film. What's the comparison between managing as an assistant director some of the actors and then also working teaching trainers, I guess, or working with other athletes? Is it a similar type of thing?
I never really thought about it, but
it seems like there's a parallel there.
Commanding a large group and being confident in what you're doing. I guess that all plays into it.
Except you have the ego of the actors and the actresses that you have to deal with. That would be entirely different. Don't look at this side. And,
lucky I didn't have a lot of that when I was worked with some great people. But there is a different dynamic.
For sure. Now you guys collaborated on an article that's in the February issue of Kansas City Sports and Fitness. People can see it as a PDF online at kcsportspaper.com. And you took a little bit of a twist on the Valentine's Day approach, kind of, with that, and it's a he says, she says type of approach. So we're definitely going to get different opinions on what to look for, and the articles about working with finding a workout partner. As far as the basic differences between you guys, Billy, obviously you're a bachelor who can spend 3.5 hours in the gym, mid-30s. Pam has been married for almost as long as Billy's been around, 33 years, has 6 kids. One of them is over here who did the driving to get you here, and 3 grandkids. Wow.
I never really thought about the fact that I've been married as long as he's been alive. That's it.
You can lay that on him. It says, buddy, I've been doing, so we're definitely going to get a Mars and Venus type of approach to this. But you say that the process of looking for a workout partner is not that different from looking for a life partner, in a sense. Explain, Pam. Explain that to me.
Okay. Well, your workout partner, even though you're not going to maybe keep them as many years, they're going to have a lot of impact on how successful you are at your workouts, because that's the person that's going to hold you accountable, encourage you, and probably give you some feedback that may be either helpful or not. I can think of one thing that, like, Billy and I aren't workout partners, but
right.
He was talking one day about his posing and his movement on stage, and I was able to suggest to him maybe try some Tai Chi, and now I think he's like a Tai Chi master or something.
Well, that's very helpful. And Billy, like romance sites, there are technical options, ways to find workout partners that are out there, which I know nothing about, but I guess there are websites.
Well, if you belong to a gym, a lot of gyms have their own website and their own Facebook pages where people can post and you can put out an SOS, need a workout partner.
Gotcha.
In fact, I just found out Friday one of our former students and alumni has got his own Facebook page and group, A-Fitness, where he's putting up workouts and workout tips, and people that follow that can find each other and maybe find workout partners.
I gotcha. And Pam, I guess helping with that, you could play Cupid actually to these workout partners, and you have some experience with that.
Well, yes, I got to go to a fabulous wedding between 2 of the nicest people I ever met, and they both happened to train with me, and I don't know if that was really the Cupid in it. I think the fact that they were at the same gym had a lot to do with it too. But
oh, for sure. So in the article you discuss 3 different aspects of the partnership, and one is just showing up for the other person. Pam, from your perspective, what's important to the person, to the partnership as far as that goes, and just showing up? That's really important, isn't it?
Oh, yes. I mean, it motivates you on the days when you're thinking, well, maybe just today I won't do it. But you've got somebody waiting for you, that doesn't become an option. So you want somebody that is going to show up because you're coming. That it's a mutual deal. Yeah,
you might say, shoot, I don't really feel like this, but I'm going to do it anyway. Billy, your perspective on partners, having that?
Yeah, they're definitely having someone looking for you and being there is going to keep you accountable. When finding a partner, I find like you want to find someone who's probably better than you or advanced, so you can kind of help set your goals and kind of give you something to look for. And but I also find a lot of benefit of having a partner that's not quite where you're at and where they can set goals based on you. And I find it really rewarding to help someone else achieve their goals and learn something new.
For sure. Yeah. Now, the next thing is personality traits. Of course, with with a relationship, those personality traits are important, and with this relationship, that's also important. Billy, you say that support is important. You say that support should come from the confidence that you have within yourself.
Yeah, if you get a partner that you don't want someone who's going to be negative, or I personally don't want someone who's going to be joking around and kind of putting me down. I want someone who's going to be positive and kind of build you up. That's what's going to help you move forward.
Right.
Yeah.
So as a guy, that is going to be an aspect that's going to be something that we're looking for. Now, Pam, you say encouragement is really, really important.
I do think encouragement's really important. And another aspect for women is, like, I had a workout partner that was a guy, and a lot of women have an area in the gym that they're not comfortable going to, like with the free weights.
Right.
And way back in my history, I mean, he was the partner that said, I will take you over there and show you what to do. And I think that that's just really important, to have somebody that you feel comfortable with and that, does encourage you, not just encourage you to do it, but encourages you to try new things, maybe work a little bit
Yeah,
harder than you would
yeah.
otherwise.
Sure. And now you say also in the article that you need to be truthful with your partner, but not regarding how you look in spandex. I had to laugh when I read that. Tell us what you said in the article, that no matter what.
Yeah, if they ask you how you look in the spandex, just say good. I mean, that's the right answer if it's a woman, always.
And then it's important to talk to your partner about what it is that, your workout partner about what it is that you need as well. To express to them that you need that encouragement or, help with this or whatever.
Right. Yeah, you've got to have good communication, and if you're starting to be, coming down with something and you're not going to be able to be 100% that day, they need to know that.
Okay. Gotcha. Now, at a certain point, the relationship with your workout partner may come to an end because you've achieved your goals, or they drop out, or a variety of a zillion reasons. Now, Billy, you said you take this approach in the article that says it can work, and kind of going back to what it is that you just said a minute ago, admiring the skills of your partner is one of those things that can be beneficial.
Yeah, that's what's going to help keep you in the game, keep you there. But it's also important when you have a partner that you know your limitations and your goals too, that you're not trying to do something that's outside of your limit, that you can kind of progress appropriately and not make giant jumps just to try to keep up with your partner.
Right. And Pam, you say sometimes it just doesn't work out. It just kind of comes to an end. And what are some of the things that you've seen that cause the split up? And then what do you do once that happens?
Well, I think Billy's already talked about having somebody that can challenge you. Sometimes if that gap gets too large and you're really heading towards a specific goal, you split up because you'd rather train with somebody that trains at the rate and the pace that you're going. I think that's probably the number one reason, because if you've got a partner that the personality is working, it's probably nothing personal. It's more just a division over goals.
And I mean, I played recreational hockey for many years, and when we got, it was fun to play with the guys and women that were much better than you, but at a certain point you couldn't keep up with them, and it was a lot more fun to have somebody that was at your level, and you could work with them and you could keep up with them and try things and stuff like that, rather than just saying, oh, I'm going to lose the puck, away it goes. So I totally and completely understand that. Now, Billy, as you said, you spent multiple hours at the gym with your workout partner. You're obviously going to work out longer because you've got that partnership.
Yeah, you work out longer. You can kind of write your own workouts and kind of work with them. But going back to the picking a partner, you don't just have to have one partner. You can have one that's advanced that's going to help you move forward, or you can have someone that's more at your level and work out multiple days a week with different people. You don't have to be exclusive.
That's a great. That's a great. Yeah. Now you compare that to the Valentine's Day thing. We're talking an entirely different thing. Now you also say that working out with a partner, Pam, not only does it affect you physically but mentally as well. There's a mental aspect that it helps.
Well, right. It does release chemicals in your brain that make you feel better, and they've done some research that actually shows that people have a physical reason why they stay with their partner and do better with their sport.
Right.
Partner.
Now let's talk a little bit about the personal training program available at Heritage College. I always want to bring this into our conversation. You told me when we first met that personal trainers are very much in demand in the market.
Yes, they are. It's a growing field, and it's a very broad field as well. So people don't have to just go work in a gym, but they might be able to work with a chiropractor or a sports team. Various ages. Of course, the baby boomers have brought a big demand for personal trainers, but there's also, kids that need somebody to help them with their teams, and lots of choices.
For sure. And Billy, someone can start right away in your program. That's one of the benefits of the program at Heritage. You've got these, and I think I remember the term, modules.
Yeah.
And you're constantly enrolling new students. Explain how that all works.
Well, we have a mod that's we do 6-week mods, and you're in the program for a year, and with about 2 months of internship afterwards. So wherever you jump in, that's where you start, and you go all the way around. And so I got students getting ready to come out and new students coming in, and that works out really well because you have people that can kind of help the newer students kind of catch up or learn new things, and it also gives the older students an opportunity to actually kind of start training and start working with different people.
Sure. Now we're talking with Pam Davenport and Billy Taylor from Heritage College. Pam, how many students are in the program right now on a regular basis? How many students are?
It usually runs between 40 and 50.
Okay. And what do you study in there? What's the curriculum that you cover with these students? I mean, what are some of the different areas that you cover?
Well, they get anatomy and physiology, kinesiology. They get nutrition. They learn about mind-body. They have a business mod. They have a unit in psychology as well.
So a big mixture of all of those things. So when they come out, they're kind of prepared for.
Well, I mean, we're teaching them not just about the body and the physical training, but we're also trying to prepare them to run a business and to be able to promote themselves and to also get along with other people and work well with their clients.
Now, part of it is a massage aspect. Is that correct, Billy?
Yeah, we have a mod that's sports medicine and massage, where we learn. You don't come out as a certified masseuse, but you learn the basics. How you could work and help somebody kind of loosen up a little bit. Right now, we're on a mind-body mod where we're learning a lot of yoga, tai chi, Pilates, which is great because I've been spending too much time on Hydrophy, and I'm benefiting a lot from this mod.
Oh, that's wonderful. That's great. And this is a very hands-on program. I mean, it's very important that these students are out there and working with other people and each other and things like that, right, Pam?
Yes, in a day they'll get the lecture type of material, but then they immediately get to go and actually try it out for themselves.
And then, Billy, you work with them and you set them up with internships.
Yeah, I'll help students find their internships, and then I'll also work with a student to find a job when they do graduate.
So those are great things. You come in maybe knowing that you want to do this, and you immediately get started in the program, and then about a year later, is that what it is? About a year later, you're helping them try and find a job.
An internship and find a job and get their career started.
And so how can people find out more information about signing up for this program, Pam?
Well, they could call us at the school, and either Billy or I would be happy to talk to them. But we also have a team of admission specialists that love to meet with them one-on-one if they want to come in and tour the building and meet our other instructor and just get a view of it for themselves.
Sure. So Billy, where is the building? Where's the tour?
We're located at 104th and Holmes in that area.
So it's a very central location, just right off of 435.
Right, 435.
Yeah, and the phone number that I have is 816-942-5474. The website is heritage-education.com, correct?
Yes, it is.
Okay, so what are we looking at for next month's article, for the March Madness article? Do you guys have any idea what you're going to cover at this point, or it's due in 2 weeks?
Yes, we do. We're gonna. We started thinking about that article that we wrote in January about everyone setting out their goals, and we were just kind of wondering how everybody's doing with those goals. So we're talking a little bit about how if you start to slip off the road, how to get back on it.
Very good. That sounds like a great plan. Pam Davenport, Billy Taylor, thanks so much for joining us today. Good luck with the rehab, and we're going to follow that. Next month we'll see how much movement you have and all that kind of stuff. We're going to take a quick break. You're watching or listening to Good Sports, KC Sports and Fitness Magazine Show. We're coming to you from Mafia Pizzeria Southside, located on 127th and Metcalf in Overland Park. I am Steve Fish. We will be right back.
The Kansas City Ice Center's Outdoor Ice Pavilion is now open. Sign up now for Learn to Skate and Learn to Play hockey classes. Plus, come out to a public skating session or call them to schedule a party or group rental. And check out their Friday night theme skates, family nights, and more. The Kansas City Ice Center is located 2 miles west of 435 on Johnson Drive. For more information or to register for a class, visit kcicecenter.com or call 913-441-3033. For sports like you've never seen before, Siege Sports is the answer. Unique uniforms and superior equipment for your complete athletic experience. Contact Siege Sports at 913-953-8400 or visit SiegeSports.com.
Someone has to motivate her. Someone has to prepare him. Someone has to lead them. Someone has to train them. Heritage College. Train to be a personal trainer. Get started today. Call 1-866-845-3613. That's 1-866-845-3613.
One of the world's top golf club fitters is right here in Kansas City. Golf MD in Lenexa has been helping KC golfers for over 15 years by offering expert service at discount prices. Visit Golf MD for all your club repairs. They do regripping, reshafting, and line, loft, and shaft frequency analysis. Plus, Golf MD can fit you in your existing clubs or create custom clubs for you too. And Golf MD also offers computerized swing analysis and launch monitor testing. Visit golf-md.com or call 913-663-5050. Sign up now for fun at Volleyball Beach. It's the perfect way to stay in shape and enjoy the outdoors. For over 24 years, Volleyball Beach has been KC's #1 sand volleyball spot. With 13 courts, Volleyball Beach has leagues every Sunday through Friday evenings. And sign up now for spring leagues beginning on March 31st. For more information, visit Volleyball Beach at 13105 Holmes or call 816-942-2820 or visit volleyballbeach.com. Lights, camera, action! Would you like to have your business be the site where we shoot one of our Good Sports TV and radio shows? Well, you can. Your show will play 21 times on Sure West Channel 7. You'll get radio and TV commercials all month long, plus an ad for your business in KC Sports and Fitness Magazine, and a whole lot more. TV remote packages start at just $333 a month. For more information on this great TV, radio, and print opportunity for your business, call KC Sports at 913-764-2050.
Welcome back to Good Sports, the Kansas City Sports and Fitness Show, the show that complements Kansas City Sports and Fitness Magazine. I am Steve Fish. This show is being taped at Mafia Pizzeria Southside, located on the east side of Metcalf at 127th, where you can save $8 on your order of $25 or more with your coupon from Kansas City Sports and Fitness. Now, this offer is also good at Mafia Mike's Pizza, located at 87th and Lackman. Now, this segment of Good Sports is brought to you by the Surplus Exchange, where you can take a tax donation credit plus help Kansas City students when you recycle your electronics and office furniture at the Surplus Exchange. For more information, visit surplusexchange.org or call 816-472-0444. Now, I also want to let you know that the KC Sports High School Report is presented by Siege Sports. And in this month's issue, we write about Blue Springs High School's wrestling team, who are seeking their third straight wrestling title. And I also want to mention that on February 16th, we will be at the Kansas City Ice Center for Hockey Day in Kansas. And on the 23rd, we'll be taping our show at the Kansas City Golf Show. So come on out and join us at these events, and you might see yourself on TV. And now joining us in what we would call the Mafia Pizzeria Southside segment is our first guest, who's been on the show numerous times. He's Terry Ryder from I-9 Sports. Welcome to the show.
Thank you, Steve.
First of all, let's give us a quick rundown of what I-9 Sports offers.
Sure. I-9 Sports is a youth sports organization. We offer sports programs for kids ages 3 to 14 in the areas of flag football, soccer, t-ball, coach pitch baseball, basketball, and cheerleading.
Is that all?
Yeah, just that all. All those sports are offered almost every season. We do 4 seasons throughout the year. We have indoor and outdoor programs. Focuses on fun, good sportsmanship. We teach a sportsmanship value every week, so we make sure that it's something that the kids are learning life lessons in addition to sports.
And what ages are you usually working with?
Primarily 3 to 14. We do have a 2-year-old soccer clinic, though. That's real basic, yes.
Herd ball.
Yes, very much.
And you also work with Mafia Pizzeria. You've got a relationship with Mafia Pizzeria and Mafia Mike's, who are sponsors of I-9 Sports. Tell us about your relationship with Andy and the pizza restaurant.
Sure. We have a great relationship with Andy. We do some, in addition to some joint marketing, Andy hosts all our coaches' meetings, provides the coaches a free pizza. We also do different events with him. He allows us to come in and meet some of his patrons. We also provide some information to our parents. Our coaches actually order a lot of their pizzas for their end-of-the-season parties from Mafia's.
It's a great place for parties, isn't it?
It really is.
There's one going on right now in the back.
Yeah, I saw that.
There's a get-together going on.
Well, and the locations are excellent because both of Mafia's locations in Lenexa and Overland Park are real close to our locations.
Gotcha. So where do you play? Where are some of the locations that you play?
We play off of 143rd and Metcalf area in Overland Park.
Sure.
We do basketball at 135th and Black Bob at Prairie Life Fitness Center. We also do use the Lenexa City Fields and a couple church venues up there in the Lenexa, Shawnee area.
And your next season that's coming up, you've got some things that are going to be happening in March. Is that right?
Yeah.
Is that when the next thing starts?
Pretty close. It actually starts 1st of April. We have I-9 Sports spring season, and it starts April 6th and goes through the end of June. We also have a basketball clinic Sunday, February 17th that we just started up. We have a new basketball instructor that's been doing a great job with us. So we do clinics and camps. We also do leagues.
Sure. And if people are interested in finding out more about your programs for I-9 Sports, what are the different ways they can reach you?
There's several ways. You can call our number. It's 913-904-0810. You can all go to our website, which is www.i9sports.com. That's letter I, the number 9, sports.com.
And again, you're signing up people right now for the spring session.
Yes, spring starts. We sign up through March 6th, so the earlier you register, the more you save. And plus, if you do register by March 6th, you're guaranteed a spot. After that, we actually sell out in a lot of our programs.
And the thing that's cool about I-9 Sports is it's not as competitive as some of those other things are. It promotes values, as you had said, and it just makes sports fun.
Yes.
Totally fun.
Yeah, the focus is on the kids. The focus is on making sure they're getting equal playing time, because a lot of studies have shown that half the kids actually quit sports by the age of 12 because they're not playing, they're not having fun.
Well, Terry, thanks for joining us. We appreciate it. You've been set up behind us. We need to give the wheel a spin before we finish off the show. We appreciate it, and we'll have you on again and another time on our show. Thanks so much.
Great. Thanks, Steve.
Our next guest is Mark, who is a customer at Mafia Pizzeria Southside. Welcome to the show, Mark. Thanks for joining us.
Thank you. It's great to be here today.
You just came here for lunch today, and we corralled you in to be on the show. We thank you very much for that. Tell us what you like about Mafia Pizzeria Southside.
Well, first off, the pizza's fantastic. You can't get a better pizza in Kansas City, as far as I'm concerned, and this restaurant's fantastic. We just had a basketball game over at St. Thomas Aquinas, and the whole team came down, and the owner here gave us a great deal on pizza for the whole team, and just having a great time in the back room, watching the games on TV, and having some wonderful food.
Yeah, how old are the kids that you have in the back there?
It's the freshman basketball team from Garden Edgerton.
So what does that put them at, 15?
Right,
like
14, 15 years old, and they come all the way out here to get the best food there is.
Yeah, absolutely. So do you usually come here after a sporting event? Is that what you usually do, or just for the lunch buffet or dinner time?
Well, that's kind of become our tradition in Gardner. After we play in the Blue Valley schools, we come here and get a great pizza and a great pop and have a fun time together.
So what kind of pizzas did you guys get back there? Or did you actually ate off the buffet, but what are some of the favorites?
Well, we love the pepperoni with black olive and onion. I know it's a strange combination, but the kids seem to love it.
Sounds good. Yeah, they offer a terrific selection here, especially in the buffet, don't they?
They sure do, and if there's something you don't see up there, oftentimes you can just ask for it and they'll make it for you.
So besides the kids, you've got family that's here as well. Your son is back there as well. We were trying to get him on the show here, and he said, I don't want to be on TV. So he'd probably be more comfortable if we were shooting his basketball game.
Exactly.
And like that. But, well, we appreciate you coming on. Again, Mafia Pizzeria is great for groups. You've got how many kids, how many people back there?
We have about 8 players back there and about 7 parents.
And that's excellent. Well, we appreciate you coming on the show, Mark. Thanks for joining us.
Thank you.
Now joining us from Mafia Pizzeria South is a regular that's been on our show. She is Maria. Welcome to the show, Maria. Thanks for joining us.
Thanks for having me again.
Now, the pizza buffet is very popular. You do that every afternoon here at Mafia Pizzeria. What are some of the favorite pizzas that wind up on the buffet?
Well, now we're having a lot of Bugsy veggie eaters. And, yeah.
And so it's a veggie pizza?
Yeah.
Okay. And, of course, we always talk about the rat. The rat is how many cheeses?
5.
5 cheeses. That's terrific. So you've got the lunch buffet now. At dinner time, you actually you don't have the buffet, but you make pizzas for people that come in at dinner time, right?
Yes.
Right. What's the weirdest pizza that you've had asked for? Is there some weird ingredients or anything like that people ask for? I know pineapple's it's actually popular, but it's to me that's a weird ingredient.
We have they ask for pepperoni and pineapple now.
Oh, really? Yeah. That seems very interesting.
Yeah.
So I was in here the other day and did some taping, and we're going to kind of show that to our TV audience. What's the process of making a pizza here at Mafia Pizzeria?
Well, first they order it, and then we take the order, and we get the dough, as much as we need it. And we kind of roll it a little bit, and then we toss it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And, we toss it till it's to the perfect size, and then we put it on a screen so, it doesn't get on the oven.
Right.
And then we dot the pizza so there's no bubbles on them. And then...
What's that called? That is an interesting little roller that you run across that. It's called what? Dotting it?
Yeah, we call it the dot.
Okay. And so then you've dotted it, and then you start adding the...
Yeah, we put the marinara sauce, and then once that's on the middle, we make, the crust on it. We just kind of spread it out a little bit. And then we put the cheese on it, and then any topping you want. We'll start putting all the toppings. And then after that, once it's all perfect and ready, we put it in the oven, and it goes through for 8 minutes.
Yeah, and so it's a very quick process from the point that you place your order to the point that the order is cut up, and sliced up, and put out to the table. That it's amazing how fast it really goes, and it's made with fresh ingredients.
Yes, every
the
day.
Ingredients are very fresh on the pizza. So just 8 minutes, and again they're hand tossed, which is a neat process to watch happen. In addition to that, you guys have a salad bar that is, I guess, open for lunch and dinner.
Yeah.
And all those veggies are also fresh as well. How long does it take to usually chop up all that stuff? I mean, it's a big salad bar, so I would think it takes a little while and takes a lot of work for you guys to do it. Although I saw somebody doing it, and she was chopping, and it was real fast.
Yeah.
She was very good. She was very good at that. So is that one of the things that you do as well to help prepare the salad bar?
Yeah, actually, we chop them up really, really fast. It's unbelievable because at first I didn't know how to chop them, and then once you start working here, you learn how to chop really fast, and then it doesn't even take that long.
Yeah, but it's a wonderful pizza buffet, and a terrific salad bar. Now, how often do you make the dough?
3 times a day.
3 times a day.
Yes.
Okay, yeah, and I noticed that it was on this tray or something like that, and you've got it all nicely put out, and then they take that and they put flour on it. Is it?
Yeah, we put flour on it so it won't stick.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I want to mention that Mafia Pizzeria. You can call in your order here at 913-322-6666. They're at 127th and Metcalf. It's MafiaPizzeria.com. You can follow them on Facebook at MMP Kansas. Maria, thanks for joining us. That will do it for our show today. My thanks to our host for the show, Andy, and the staff at Mafia Pizzeria Southside. Our guest, Reggie Harris from the KC Renegades, Billy Taylor and Pam Davenport, Terry Ryder from I-9 Sports, and the staff and the customers at Mafia Pizzeria. Be sure to join me, Steve Fish, again next week at the same time for Good Sports, Kansas City Sports and Fitness Show. Check out some of our other shows on YouTube. Search for the Good Sports KC channel. So until next week, be sure to read all about sports, health, and exercise in Kansas City Sports and Fitness Magazine. You will find it all over Kansas City, and it's free, so pick it up today.
These days, we're all so busy, and many of us ignore our health and let stress turn into chronic pain. Dr. Lynn McIntosh of Kansas City Chiropractic can provide you with the proper care to relieve pain and stress and improve your health and get more out of life. To make an appointment with Dr. McIntosh, call 816-753-4600. Most insurance plans are welcome, and this month get a Class 4 laser treatment for just $25 with your chiropractic visit when you mention KC Sports and Fitness. For more information on Dr. McIntosh and Kansas City Chiropractic, go online at kansascitychiropractic.com. Rent a yellow school bus for your next group activity and receive 10% off your trip if taken before March 31st, 2013. Just mention KC Sports when you call 866-514-8747. That's right, receive 10% off your yellow school bus rental if you take your trip before March 31st. For the discount, be sure to mention KC Sports when you call 866-514-8747. Let First Student Charter Bus Rental get your group to the next special event. Choose yellow, choose First.
With the current trend to live a greener lifestyle, many people and businesses now recycle their electronics. At the Surplus Exchange, your e-waste will never go to a landfill or incinerator, nor will we allow e-waste to be shipped overseas. Some companies employ this tactic and end up polluting other countries with our waste. All materials are safely tracked, destroyed, or reclaimed right here in the U.S. The Surplus Exchange is Kansas City's link between industry, charity, and the environment. To find out more, visit surplusexchange.org.
Bring basketball fever to your own backyard or driveway with your very own game court from Sport Court of Kansas City. Let Sport Court come and install a basketball game court at your home. Game courts can also be installed for volleyball, racket sports, soccer, tennis, or roller hockey. So sink that basket at the buzzer and have your own Final Four at home in your backyard or driveway Sport Court. For more details, call Sport Court at 913-963-7529 or visit sportcourtkc.com. The Kansas City Ice Center's outdoor ice pavilion is now open. Sign up now for Learn to Skate and Learn to Play hockey classes. Plus, come out to a public skating session or call them to schedule a party or group rental. And check out their Friday night theme skates, family nights, and more. The Kansas City Ice Center is located 2 miles west of 435 on Johnson Drive. For more information or to register for a class, visit kcicecenter.com or call 913-441-3033. Eagles Landing Golf Course is the place to play golf in the Southland and is by far the best golf value around. Visit eagleslandinggolfcourse.com, and for tee times, call 816-318-0004 and make the drive to see why Eagles Landing is the best golf value in KC. The Kansas City Storm women's tackle football team presents an introduction to football. It's 8 2-hour workouts that are part boot camp and CrossFit program and part football camp. For more details, visit kcstorm.com and save 50% when you sign up and use the code KCSports. Lights, camera, action! Would you like to have your business be the site where we shoot one of our Good Sports TV and radio shows? Well, you can. Your show will play 21 times on Sure West Channel 7. You'll get radio and TV commercials all month long, plus an ad for your business in KC Sports and Fitness Magazine, and a whole lot more. TV remote packages start at just $333 a month. For more information on this great TV, radio, and print opportunity for your business, call KC Sports at 913-764-2050.